ready. Let us know when you're ready.
And saw you go through the workout on Monday night, and I know that you always got to abide by what the medical says. But did you feel like you were pretty close, and how disappointing was it that you couldn't quite get to the finish line?
Yeah, obviously you hope to play in any game. Just kind of a tough week in general, not being able to prep really in order to play. And so, yeah, just obviously wish I could have been out there, but I think we're moving on to this week.
You got out there to practice. Sorry about that. You got out there to practice. How'd you feel today?
Felt great. Yeah, it felt really good. It's always fun just being out there with the guys again, and body felt great.
What is it that you're looking for physically as you go through this week of practice now to make sure you're ready to go Sunday?
Yeah, I think I'm feeling good enough already right now to play, and so just getting ready really like a normal week. Just making sure staying up on treatment, and I feel really good.
So is it your mindset right now? You are going to start.
That's my mindset. Yeah, and you go into any game just hoping you're going to start and preparing like that.
He's set a record drop rate percentage this season. What do you think that says about Jacoby Myers and what allows him to perform?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
So Jacoby Myers, he's had like a record drop rate this year. Maybe no drops at all on the season. It was about 95 to 100 targets. Why do you think he's able to perform like that? Just thoughts on Jacoby?
Yeah, it's not surprising at all. I think Jacoby does a great job, even in walkthroughs, into practice, in the pre-practice. Really, anytime he's catching the football, he treats it like it's a game. And as our wide receiver coach Evie would say, pluck and tuck. And so he does that on every single rep. It's pretty incredible. And I think he takes the game seriously. And like I said, in walkthroughs and in practice, I think it definitely translates.
What do you think of his QB skills?
A little intimidated by his QB skills for sure. I don't know what his rating is. I know it's pretty good though. And every time he throws it, I do cringe a little bit because I'm like, might not have a job. So, yeah.
Coaches like to talk about be where your feet are planted. Is that in a season like this where so much has been out of your control, including the health? Is that more pronounced than ever? Just kind of focus on the next day or the next rep.
Yeah, I think when opportunities are taken from you for whatever reason, I think you do learn to appreciate the different opportunities you're given. So, definitely learning to not take for granted anything, and even just being out there for a day of practice. I haven't got to do that very much this season, it's felt like, so I'm trying to take advantage of that.
Looking ahead to Jacksonville, obviously a team that's in a very similar situation to you guys in terms of record-wise. What's jumping out on them that you're seeing from tape over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, obviously got some really good players up front. The kind of defense kind of starts with them, and then smart guys in the secondary and at the linebacker position. So they got playmakers at all three levels, and I think like anything, trying to do my job well, get the ball in my hands, and get it in our playmakers' hands is going to be the goal.
It never seemed to me like the kind of guy that would let you off your shoulder. But I mean, in some ways, because of all the things that you've been through this season, have you kind of felt that pressure to get back on the field and really kind of chomping at the bit today?
Yeah, I think I definitely have watched a lot more than I wanted to this year from the sideline or from wherever, and so it's definitely been frustrating not being on the field. I think I learned a lot in high school and in college, both having to kind of sit on the bench for a while and wait my turn. Definitely taught me patience. At the same time, I think I know what it's like to have to work and when you're not out there and maybe not be able to see the progress day by day, but I'm just going to have to trust the process.
I know you're not selfish, but these are important 3 games maybe for you because of what you've missed. How important do you feel like this is to seize this moment over these last 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think I look at it more in the long view than just that. I think if you just live game by game, I think that's a dangerous place to be. And so I'm definitely going to focus and make it a 1-game season. But there's a lot of football to be played, I hope, in the rest of my career. So just taking the opportunity as it is. And I think when you put too much pressure on yourself, you put yourself in a bad position. So just going to lock in and focus on this week, and whatever's to come after that, I'll worry about later.
First of all, a personal standpoint, when you hear all the talk about the Raiders need a quarterback in the draft, how do you take that?
Yeah, again, that's something I've said before. I think competing is, I'm more used to that than it would just be if I wasn't a question starter. And so it's really nothing new. It's been at really every phase of my life I've been through it, and I think it's just made me a better player in the end. And so, whatever challenge comes forward, I'm looking forward to it. And you don't get to play the game for that long, so
like Desmond said earlier, that Amir kind of gave a speech a couple weeks ago about any game could be your last, and like go out there in every single game. And you guys understand that already, but when you have guys say things like that, like how much does that resonate in the locker room?
Yeah, I think it means a lot coming from players, and I think obviously Amir is in year 10, and he's just doing an awesome job. And I think for Amir, his work and his play on the field is really how he does a great job of leading us, and also just a great personality, great locker room guy. But Amir does a great job. Really, he's been through a lot of different systems, been in a lot of organizations that he's able to see things, I think, in a more mature way than a lot of others.
All good, guys?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.